Good afternoon. Welcome back to Primetime Sportz on GSTV. This week we'll be updating you on GSU soccer, volleyball, football and tennis, and basketball. Spring sports are right around the corner, and we have official schedules that have been announced this week, so let's get started. But before we do, we want to take this time to send our prayers out to the families that were affected by Hurricane Michael. Despite the damage being in Florida, GSU was affected in its own little way. Due to expected rain from Hurricane Michael, the GSU Jam has been moved to Tuesday, October 23rd. The event will still take place at the University Commons at 7 p.m. This wouldn't be the first time that GSU sports were delayed to a hurricane. GSU's volleyball team fell 3-0 to Coastal Carolina in a midweek match that was originally scheduled for September 21st. The match was rescheduled due to Hurricane Florence. Defensive specialist Kincaid Padgett tied a career high with 15 digs on the night, and middle hitter Misha Griffin also added 8 kills and 7 blocks. The Panthers are back in action today at 6:30 p.m. versus South Alabama, and will face Troy Saturday in the GSU Sports Arena. Speaking of the Sports Arena, which is also home court to Georgia State's basketball team, our reporter Brianna Dalquist made a trip there earlier this week. And with the season getting closer, the basketball squad is looking forward to seeing how their new additions to the team will fit in with their chemistry. To help build that chemistry, the entire team made a trip overseas this offseason.
After grooming for a full season, the Panthers finally revealed their secret weapon. No, not an actual lethal weapon, but he is a 6'5" pass-first guard that has been preparing for his moment all offseason.
Just working on my jump shot, my craft, creativeness. I'm pass first. I'm not selfish. I did sit out last year. I redshirted, but I was here, so pretty familiar with the guys. Coach Hunter, I see him coach. I really like him and his style of play. I'm really ready to get out there on the court. Just trying to bring a show, get everybody going, get the crowd what they want.
Not only did Damon get a chance to sharpen his game this offseason, but while overseas, he fostered a bond with his teammates while helping children in need.
Spain was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. We did the Samaritan's Feet thing for the less fortunate kids. It was an eye-opener experience for me. I enjoyed every part of it, from washing the kids' feet to handing them a pair of shoes and socks. It was just to see them smile and actually feel grateful. It was really good. The whole trip actually brought us together. We was doing excursions, bike rides, all of that stuff. I learned a lot about my teammates. It was very fun.
Damon will make his debut in the first exhibition game November 1st against Georgia College. For Primetime Sportz, I'm Brianna Dalquist.
Moving along to soccer, we have good news from both teams. The Lady Panthers are coming off a close 2-1 senior night victory over ULM. And to put the icing on the cake, both goals were scored by senior forward Caitlin Ray. The Lady Panthers look to win 3 games in a row for the first time since 2015 this Sunday at 7 p.m. versus Appalachian State. And on the men's side, despite a tough loss Tuesday night versus Stetson, goalkeeper Paul Tyson also added another Defensive Player of the Week to his collection. Reporter Gawan Bay stands by with Paul right now.
GSU men's soccer team opened its conference last Saturday with a tie against Appalachian State, but a junior goalkeeper, Paul Tyson, became the first player in the conference to earn the honor multiple times this season. Paul, congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so far you've had 4 clean sheets. How important is a clean sheet for a goalkeeper?
I think going into a game, the best outcome for a goalkeeper every game is a clean sheet. It's what all goalkeepers aspire for in every game. So yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice to achieve a clean sheet. Yeah.
Who is the professional footballer that's inspired you the most to become the goalkeeper you are today?
I think in recent years I've always modelled myself more on Thibaut Courtois, just because he's a similar build, he's a similar stature to me. And if I was to ever pick a goalkeeper to aspire to be like, it should probably be someone like him. So yeah, probably Thibaut Courtois.
A little question, do you like his transfer to Real Madrid?
As a Liverpool fan, it's nice that he's away from Chelsea, but obviously Chelsea have replaced him with another great keeper in Kayla.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, sure. So right now the team, it's little past the halftime. The half point of the season. What are your goals for the remaining season?
To just push on with conference, get as many wins as we can in conference. Obviously we got a tie in our first game away to Appalachian State. So it'd be nice to bounce back on Saturday with a win against Howard, and then just build on every game as it comes, just game by game.
Okay, so unfortunately this Tuesday the team defeated to Stetson 3-0. What are some takeaways from that game?
Obviously no one performed to the best ability that we could have. All across the field, myself included, none of us seemed up for the game. But it'll be very important for us to bounce back with the game on Saturday being a conference game and against Howard. So we should use it as an opportunity to get past that loss and just push on with our future games.
So you say the team will bounce back from that game, but how are you and the teammates' mindset preparing for that game right now?
I think the best thing to do is to learn from our mistakes, but then at the same time we've got to be able to move on from them and push on and kind of get that game out of our mindset and just focus on what we're good at and get back to our winning ways like we did earlier on in the season. So Saturday will be a good opportunity for us to do that.
All right, good luck with that game.
Thank you.
GSU men's soccer team will host Howard this Saturday for its second conference match.
Be sure to come out and support the guys.
Yes, come out and support your Panthers. Back to you, Justin.
Things go on. Paul has proven he is one of the best goalkeepers in the Sun Belt. Despite the recent bad weather we've been experiencing, spring is right around the corner, and with that being said, spring sports have announced their schedules. Starting with women's tennis, the Panthers will have 6 home conference matches, but will open their season January 18th against FGCU in Fort Myers, Florida. Halfway through their fall season, head coach of women's golf, Leaman, also announced their 5-tournament spring schedule. It starts February 18th at the Amelia Island Collegiate. Also in February, Georgia State's softball team starts their 2019 season with a trip to Hawaii to play in the Hawaii Paradise Classic. This is the first time the team's been outside of the country, and head coach Roger Kincaid says, We are building the schedule. We want to find strong opponents that will help prepare us to go on a run for the Sun Belt Championship. We want to face quality opponents, not only to see where we measure, but also to show off our program and the talent we have here at Georgia State. Lastly, Georgia State beach volleyball team opens their schedule February 22nd in Florida at the Stetson Invitational. The Lady Panthers will only host 2 regular season events. That includes matchups with USC and South Carolina. That's all the updates we have for you this week. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter at Prime Sports with a Z. See you next Friday, and have a great weekend.